Hey friends, George Eric Carroll. I'm just catching up on everything after my trip to New York. And I wanted to share with you my experience in just a quick couple of minutes here. I was in New York and doing a training called Your Purpose Story. And it was for about 150 attorneys. And if you know any attorneys, they're sort of, most of them at least, are sort of rigid and, they're just kind of, what's the words I'm looking for? Rigid, inflexible, kind of heady. They've been known to be. But this group of attorneys were a little bit different, a lot different actually. Dave Zampano, he's the founder of Lawyers with Purpose, and he's this like huge heart-centered guy who's bringing a whole new flavor to the industry of law, and what he's creating literally is changing the game of the industry. He's bringing way more consciousness and heart to the industry, and I was so pleased to see that this was sort of the environment that he created, and the group of people that he brought in. And I began to realize as I walked people through these 5 steps of their purpose story, which I think some of you have had a little bit of taste of, um, I saw breakthrough after breakthrough from attorneys and their team members that reconnected them with why they do what they do. So many of them have been in this sort of mind fog of, okay, go to work, do my work, get a paycheck, and go live life. But they have forgotten over time to reconnect with, well, what's led them? What are the points in time that have led them to choose to do what they do as attorneys, as estate planners, to help people protect their futures? And it was amazing to hear some of the stories that went on, and amazing to see the transformation that took place. One woman stood up, when I asked for shares around, a quote unquote rock bottom experience they had. This woman grabbed the mic and she said, my son was born with autism, and I thought it was the biggest curse ever. But now it's been the greatest gift of my life. And then a woman 3 rows back from her had the same exact experience, had a child born with autism, and they both just started crying and popped the whole entire room, and we all went deep fast. And by the end of the day, people had in their hearts and in their awareness why they do what they do and their purpose story. And it was just another confirmation for me to share with you that our stories have value, guys. Like our stories are our own unique energetic blueprints in this lifetime. And for us to not share it with the world is selfish. I don't know what quote it is, but somebody said along the way, don't let your music die within you. Well, your story is like your music, and you've got to share it with the world. I mean, imagine how many lives you can change by you sharing your story. And along the way, we talked about how a lot of times our biggest flaws are our biggest gifts and our greatest gifts if we're willing to acknowledge them. So, anyway, I just want to share that with you. I'm still buzzing from the event, and just really my mind was blown in terms of the transformation that took place. But these people were ready, and I was just, at sort of the catalyst that was able to facilitate all of that. So anyway, friends, just want to share that with you. I hope you're doing really well. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon.